Hello, my name is Patrick.
And my name is Tabby.
Welcome back to Ratchet and Clank Part 5.
Hooray!
Hooray!
So let me get this straight. You've played 2 and potentially 3 Ratchet games.
Yes.
And one of them was Size Matters, which isn't even a real Ratchet game.
Is that the one I played with you?
No. Well, that was all for one. That is a real Ratchet game. The reason Size Matters isn't a real... Well, I say that. Isn't a real Ratchet and Clank game is because it's not made by Insomniac.
Oh, right.
It's made by a company called High Impact Games. And High Impact Game... you know the studio Naughty Dog? I told you?
No.
They created Crash Bandicoot, Jak and Daxter, and Uncharted.
Right.
But they're actually, Insomniac and Naughty Dog have sort of a rivalry going on. Like Crash and Spyro were sort of big competitors. And so are Jak and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank. Basically, after Crash and Spyro, they jumped to the PS2. They sold the rights to PS2 of Spyro and Crash off. And a few members from both Naughty Dog and Insomniac sort of formed together, and they created High Impact Games. I don't know why this happened, but it did. And actually, it's a good thing that they kind of exist, because it means that because they own part of the copyright to both Jak and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank, it means that Insomniac and Naughty Dog won't be able to sell those companies off to be tampered with other companies.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a good thing.
Yeah.
I suppose. And again, we got a cutscene. Or do we? I got blown up.
Are the graphics the same in...
Size Matters?
Yeah.
I don't know, it's on the PSP, I don't know.
Oh.
I've never played it. I played all of the Ratchet and Clank games by Insomniac. Because you know I'm a massive fan.
Yeah.
And there's one sand shark left, get it!
Here, man, catch.
A brand new Z3000. You can't even buy these.
Well, I got a bail. Catch you dudes at the hoverboard races.
Yeah, we'll be seeing that hoverboard later on when we do a hoverboarding mission.
Do the hoverboard races feature in most of the
Only this game.
games? Oh, it features in the PSP one.
Did it? Oh.
Yeah.
So wait,
I think it was that guy who we raced against as well.
I have no idea if Skid McMarks was actually in the game. Wow! I'm not saying it's a terrible game, I just haven't played it. I played all the Ratchet and Clank games. The most recent Ratchet and Clank game I played for the first time was actually Ratchet Deadlocked, which I literally got a few days ago, less than a week ago. The reason I had waited so long to get it was because, well, it's kind of considered the black sheep of the series. And so that's all put me off it, but now I actually decided to get it because the Ratchet and Clank HD Trilogy got pushed back 3 weeks. I'm like, it got pushed back again! It's been pushed back over a month and a half now, which to some might be an extreme annoyance, but to me I see that as a good thing. The reason I see it as a good thing is because it means the game was not ready to go out, and they held it back so they could fix it.
Yeah.
Now back to Deadlocked. Most people consider it to be the worst in the series. Or maybe All for One changed that idea. But I've been playing it and it's been bloody awesome. It's been epic. While it's not... I wouldn't say it's as good as the main series. It's still awesome. It's a good multiplayer, even though I haven't played it. So technically that statement is kind of falsified. I can't believe this game got pushed back so much. It's kind of funny, because at first we were going to be like, okay, next game is Ratchet and Clank, we're going to use it as a way to be like, hey, the HD collection is coming out, and you were like, I can't come before that date, and I was like, what? And then you were like, and then it got pushed back, and I'm like, yes, we can get it out before, and then you were saying, I'm sorry, I can't go this week because I'm on holiday, and I got my exams to study for, and then it got pushed back again, so here we are. And you see that I have to get those bolts, because I have to. It's in my blood. The swing shot is a very fun power-up.
Yeah.
And here you're about to see a skill point. I think. You just earned a skill point. What you do for that skill point is you need to beat that entire area without touching the ground.
Yeah.
You found the trespasser. We don't care about the trespasser though. What we care about is gold bolts. Like I said, I'm getting all of them. There's a total of 40. What the gold bolts do is that after you beat the game, you can trade them in for the gold versions of weapons. Like if you give so many bolts here and so many gold bolts, you can upgrade your weapon to be ultimately more powerful. Like usual. So this is the trespasser. What this does is this is sort of an encryption key in order to open doors. And you play this minigame. And I actually really like this minigame.
Yeah.
While that one was piss easy, they get harder. As they would. And Ratchet 2, Ratchet 3 and Ratchet Tools of Destruction have all had sort of a mini-game opening door thing like that.
Yeah. I remember on the PSP one you do like you shrink and go into the lock and then do like a grinding section.
Interesting.
On the rails. And then you hit switches along the way which help open the lock.
I can't believe you've talked more interesting stuff about Ratchet than I am. I'm supposed to be the big fan here.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be the one that's 100%ed most of the games. That's actually kind of interesting. I didn't know that. Not including Size Matters, obviously, because I haven't played it. Definitely this one is my favourite out of all of them. My least favourite is the one in Ratchet and Clank 3. The hacker. I hate that one. It's so goddamn boring. It takes forever. And it's not a puzzle either. It's just a mini game. It's awful and I hate it. And I cry when I see them. And they put them so goddamn close together. I'm venting. So you've done your exams, Patrick. Would you like to tell the internet how you've done?
Alright. I did pretty well in RE and sports studies.
I thought you didn't know them, how you've done.
Yeah, but you sort of get a feel for how you've done.
I got an A, Mum. Comes back with a F. Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah. That might happen.
F for falsified presumptions.
Yeah. Ironically, the subjects I needed to do well in are the ones I've probably done least well in. So, English and maths. But
you're bad at maths. I'm ashamed.
I'm not bad at maths.
Maths is my best subject.
Have a terrible teacher. Or had a terrible teacher.
What if he watches the video? Can you imagine that?
That would be fun.
That would be hilarious.
I've left school now, sorry.
That would be absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, it's that dropout boy and his blonde-haired friend.
Yeah. We used to have to sit at the front and we got told off every lesson for not concentrating and stuff.
It's like, Patrick, look at me. You're not concentrating!
He didn't really teach us anything anyway. I haven't learned anything since year 9.
Well then again, I left at the very, very early stages of year 8, and I thought my maths lessons were pretty good. They're pretty damn easy though, and everyone else sucked, so I finished the work and was then sent to help other people.
Yeah.
Ugh. Idiots. And again, we got a cutscene.
Yeah.
No signal whatsoever. This downtime is killing me.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
Don't be so literal, son. The problem is I'm stranded on this backwater planet and my star client is nowhere to be found.
Hey, we saw you on that info bot. You're Skid's agent.
Was Skid's agent. Haven't seen him since our ship crashed. And an agent without a client is like a flea without a dog. Say, you look like an athletic kid. If you can bring back the championship prize from the hoverboard races in Blackwater City, I'll make you my next star.
We have no time for trivial matters, sir.
I could be the next Skid McMarks.
So yeah, this is one of the few optional sort of backtracking sections. Like, once we, as you see, Skid Marks gave us his hoverboard. Once we actually go to Blackwater City, we can compete in the hoverboard system, and once we beat, if we beat it, we can come back here and he'll give us an item. And we will, for situations like this, I'm doing it immediately.
Yeah.
I get the item, I go back. So we'll be doing that later. So, that's the end of part 5. I know we've got quite a lot of the video left, but we got a cutscene. See you in part 5. Say goodbye, Patrick. I'm in part 6.
Part 6, yeah. Goodbye.
Yes, quite lovely. That should just about do it. Commander, we are finished with this world. Commence towing our planet to its next destination. Lieutenant!
Yes, sir.
You have fulfilled your tree quota. Barely.
We are ready to return to base.
Not so fast, Lieutenant. Just because we don't need any more trees doesn't mean they should have them. Destroy everything.